The drama just got even bigger, and you all need to sit down for this one. Kirk has done something so sneaky and so shocking that DC's M's are in serious trouble. This is not just some small fight. This is a huge betrayal, the kind that can destroy careers. And now, it has turned into a full legal battle that might be the final blow. But wait, what did Kirk do this time? And how did M act so fast and turn everything into a big lawsuit? The truth is coming out, and it is not just gossip. It is something huge. If you have been watching closely, you might have noticed that Kirk has been acting strange. Secret meetings, quiet moves, and clever little tricks behind the scenes. Well, now it looks like M has had enough, and things are getting very serious. Is Yandy involved in this? Is this about something that happened a long time ago? Or did Kirk just make a big mistake at the worst time? Do not worry, we have all the details, and by the time you hear everything, you will be shocked. If you thought the fight between Kirk Frost and Mendeecees Harris was over, you were very wrong. The news is that Mendeecees has now taken legal action against Kirk, making the situation even crazier. And believe me, there is something much bigger going on. This is not just a legal fight. There is something deeper and more serious happening. The real question is, what exactly did Kirk Frost do? Things have now reached a whole new level. And this is not just about M making a complaint. This looks like a well-planned attack, not just a personal grudge. Kirk never cared as long as M stayed quiet, but the moment M took legal action, all the hidden secrets started coming out. Did you notice something strange? Yandy Smith has been completely silent through all of this. She always stepped in to defend M, but this time, she is saying nothing. Does this mean she does not agree with M, or is she afraid that if she speaks, her own secrets might come out too? Because let us be honest, nobody in hip-hop and Hollywood is completely innocent. Now, let us break everything down. This whole problem started when Kirk Frost was accused of making secret plans against M, but that was only the beginning. First, people found out about Kirk's secret relationship with Jasmine Blue, and this was more than just cheating on Rashida Frost. This time, M and his family got pulled into the drama. Then, suddenly, a private talk between Kirk and M was leaked. In that recording, Kirk was saying something very suspicious. The strangest part? This meeting happened in a public place, but someone secretly recorded it and gave it to the media. When people heard what was said, they were completely shocked. After that, M gave a clear warning. He told Kirk that if he did not stop doing shady things, he would take him to court. But instead of stopping, Kirk Frost pushed back even harder and started threatening M. Do you see what is happening? Kirk has been trying to bring other people down for so long, and now that things are turning against him, he is the one panicking. But listen, Mendeecees is not new to this kind of fight. This man has been through prison, and he knows exactly how to stand up for himself when someone tries to bring him down. When he saw that Kirk Frost was not stopping, he took the fight straight to the legal system. And here's the real twist. This lawsuit is not just about saying bad things. It is about something much bigger. This is about malicious interference. Mendeecees is trying to prove that Kirk did not just betray him, he actually planned a full attack against him. Now the big question is, what kind of attack are we talking about? Sources say that Kirk was secretly trying to destroy Mendeecees' business. He was going behind his back, talking to his clients and business partners, giving them false information, and even leaking private business records through an unknown source. Yes, you heard that right. Kirk was running a secret plan to take Mendeecees down. This was not just a personal fight. This was something much bigger. When Mendeecees found out the truth, he knew there was only one thing left to do: take legal action. Now think about this. Mendeecees would not go this far if it was just some small problem. But when someone tries to ruin your personal life, your business, and your reputation, this is not just a fight. This is war. And trust me, this is not just about business. This is about power. Lawsuits, secret moves, and mind games. This is what is happening now. Both Kirk Frost and Mendeecees have power, and neither of them is ready to lose. But this is far from over. So stay ready, because Kirk Frost is not just going to sit back and stay quiet. Now that this case has started, the big question is, what is Kirk Frost going to do next? Is he already making secret plans behind the scenes, or is he going to fight this case in court? But here is something even more important. Why is Yandy Smith so quiet? Ever since this case became public, she has stayed completely silent. Does this mean she knew about everything before it happened? Or could it be something even worse? Could she actually be on Kirk Frost's side? If Yandy is really avoiding this case, what does that mean for Mendeecees? As long as Yandy and Mendeecees stood together, Kirk had no chance. But if Yandy starts supporting Kirk, Mendeecees could be in trouble. The real question now is, what is Mendeecees going to do next? Because this fight is far from over. So what happens now? What is Kirk Frost planning? Where does Yandy really stand in all of this? And most importantly, what will Mendeecees actually gain if he wins this case? In part 2, we will break it all down. How the media is reporting on this, the legal tricks both sides might use, and how the industry is reacting to this shocking case. So stay alert because this story is about to get even crazier. Now that Mendeecees has officially sued Kirk Frost, things are only going to get worse. Because let us be honest, Kirk is not the kind of man to accept defeat without a fight. And believe it or not, he is already making moves behind the scenes to turn this case in his favor. This is not just a simple lawsuit. This is a full battle of power, influence, and secrets. And trust me, the real war is only beginning. When you are dealing with someone like Kirk Frost, you can be sure that he is already using every trick possible to escape this trouble. But here is the real twist. Sources say Kirk is not just trying to defend himself, he is actually planning to turn everything against Mendeecees. Yes, you heard that right. Instead of only fighting the lawsuit, Kirk is preparing to file a case against Mendeecees in return. And what is the reason for this counter-lawsuit? Well, Kirk's legal team is claiming that Mendeecees made up this entire case just to destroy Kirk's reputation. They are trying to change the story and make it look like Mendeecees is only doing this because he is jealous of Kirk's success. But wait a moment, jealous of Kirk's success? The last time anybody checked, Kirk was caught, cheating on his wife, losing business deals, and running around trying to fix his public image. And now he suddenly wants people to believe that he is the victim? That does not make much sense, does it? And here's where things take an even bigger turn. Kirk is not only depending on legal arguments, he is also using his industry connections to control the situation behind the scenes. And guess who is helping him? Rashida Frost, his wife. Let us be honest, Rashida has always supported Kirk, no matter how many cheating scandals or shady business moves he has been involved in. Now, she is reportedly trying to protect him from this lawsuit by using her own connections. Rumors say Rashida is reaching out to powerful people in the industry, trying to stop the media from talking about this case. She is doing everything she can to save Kirk from facing the consequences. But will this plan actually work? Or is this fight just getting started? Yes, she is trying to change the story by reaching out to blogs, entertainment news websites, and even legal professionals. And listen carefully, this is not just a guess, think about it. The moment Mendeecees filed this case, you would expect every major blog and news outlet to be talking about it, right? But strangely, many of them are completely silent. So what is really going on? It looks like Kirk and Rashida are doing everything possible to keep this situation from getting bigger. And why? Because they know that if too many people start paying attention, more secrets will come out. And let us talk about those secrets. Remember when Kirk was secretly meeting with Mendeecees' business partners? And how he was leaking private information? That was just the start. Now, new reports suggest that Kirk was doing something even worse. There are claims that he was using Mendeecees' name to make business deals and take the money for himself. In simple words, he was pretending to be connected to Mendeecees, closing deals, and keeping the money. If this is true, this is not just betrayal, it is fraud. And do not forget, Kirk already has a history of shady money moves. Remember when he was caught mishandling Rashida's money and how he was allegedly using their joint accounts for his personal expenses? He has been doing things like this for years. But now that Mendeecees is taking legal action, Kirk is in a panic. He knows that if investigators start looking deeper, the truth will come out. And that is exactly what he is trying to stop. If investigators start looking deeper, they might find even more things that could get Kirk into serious trouble. But there is more to this story. Yandy Smith has not said anything about this situation, and that is making people wonder what is really going on. Usually, when there is any drama involving Mendeecees, Yandy is right there in the middle of it. She always speaks up, posts on social media, and lets everyone know that she supports him. But this time, nothing. No posts, no comments, not even a small message of support. So why is she so quiet? There are two possible reasons. First, maybe Yandy thinks Mendeecees is making a mistake. She might believe that taking Kirk to court is not the right move. Maybe she does not want to be part of it because she feels this fight will only make things worse. Or the second reason, maybe Yandy is staying quiet because she has her own secrets to protect. Maybe she knows that if this case goes further, some things about her might come out too. Let us not forget that Yandy has been involved in some questionable situations before. People once accused her of faking her marriage to Mendeecees just to get attention. That made many people doubt her. So maybe she is just trying to stay out of the drama while Kirk and Mendeecees fight their battle. Because the truth is, if she chooses the wrong side, it could damage her whole image. But the real question is, what happens next? If Kirk decides to fight back with his own lawsuit, this case could go on for years. And since Kirk has strong connections in the industry, there will be powerful people working behind the scenes to control the outcome. Will Mendeecees win this fight, or will Kirk find a way to escape the consequences by using his influence? If this case goes to trial, what kind of evidence will come forward? Because let us be honest, neither of these men want their secrets to come out. The real battle has not even started yet. Now, some bigger questions need answers. Is Kirk really serious about this counter-lawsuit, or is he just trying to scare Mendeecees? Is Yandy staying silent because she is hiding something, or is she secretly trying to protect Mendeecees? And most importantly, what will happen if Mendeecees wins this case? If Mendeecees wins, it could be the end for Kirk. No more connections in the industry, no more business deals, and no more storylines on love and hip-hop to keep him relevant. And believe this, Kirk will not sit back and let that happen. So now the real question is, who will make the next move? Will Kirk go all in and try to destroy Mendeecees in court? Or will Mendeecees reveal even bigger secrets that could completely ruin Kirk for good? Because this drama is far from over. In part 3, we will explain how this legal battle is already shaking up the industry, who is secretly taking sides, and what Kirk Frost might really have to deal with if this case does not go in his favor. Stay tuned because things are about to get even more intense. Kirk is doing everything he can to save himself, but here's the problem. Mendeecees is not stepping back either. Kirk thought this lawsuit would go away fast. He believed he could use his industry connections to quietly shut it down. But he did not expect Mendeecees to come in fully prepared. And now, some shocking new details are coming out. Remember when we talked about Kirk secretly stealing Mendeecees' business contacts and making backdoor deals? Well, now it turns out that Mendeecees has proof. Sources say his legal team has emails, text messages, and even phone call recordings that show Kirk was lying to investors. He was telling them he was handling business for Mendeecees, secretly moving money from deals into his own accounts, making fake promises in Mendeecees' name, and then running off with the cash. If this is true, Kirk is not just in trouble with a lawsuit. This could turn into a criminal case. Because let us be honest, this is not just a business fight anymore. This is fraud, stealing, and lying on a big level. And if the right authorities get involved, Kirk could face serious punishment. But wait, there is more. Now, everyone is looking at Rashida and asking, "Girl, what do you know?" While all this is happening, Rashida is staying quiet like she has no idea what is going on. But let us be real, how is that even possible? Kirk has been involved in shady deals for years, but Rashida always acts like she knows nothing. She keeps up the image that she is innocent, that she has nothing to do with it. But now, people are starting to ask, does she really not know? Or is she just acting? So, are we really supposed to believe that Rashida never noticed anything strange while Kirk was stealing business deals, tricking investors, and secretly moving money? That just does not make sense. Now, things are getting even more serious because Mendeecees' legal team is demanding Kirk and Rashida's financial records. And if Rashida's name shows up on those accounts, or if she benefited in any way from Kirk's shady business, she could end up in trouble too. And let us not ignore the fact that Rashida has been working extra hard to keep the media quiet. She is doing everything she can to protect Kirk from this lawsuit. But why is she trying so hard? Is she just standing by her husband? Or is she hiding something? At this point, Rashida is not just an innocent wife caught in the middle. She could be involved in the scheme if she knew about any of it. Now, the entire hip-hop world is watching as Kirk and Mendeecees go head-to-head in this legal fight. And guess what? People are already taking sides. According to reports, some love and hip-hop stars are quietly supporting Mendeecees because they have been waiting for Kirk to be exposed. Lil Scrappy is reportedly avoiding Kirk completely. He does not want to be dragged into this mess. Chaotic has even been heard saying that Kirk brought this on himself. Meanwhile, Yandy Smith has been completely silent, and people are starting to question why. Is she secretly doubting Mendeecees, or is she staying quiet because she has her own secrets to protect? And now, the media is starting to pay attention. DJ Academics and other bloggers are covering the story, which means this is only getting bigger. But the real question is, who is still standing by Kirk's side? Kirk still has one major supporter, Stevie J. Yes, Stevie J, the king of shady business deals and messy relationships, is reportedly one of the only people still standing with Kirk. But let us be honest, that does not make Kirk look any better. Now, here's the big question: what happens if Mendeecees wins? This case, let us break it down. If the lawsuit goes in Mendeecees' favor, Kirk could be forced to pay a huge amount of money. Mendeecees' legal team is saying that Kirk's actions caused serious financial loss, so we are talking about millions of dollars. But that is not even the worst part. If investigators find proof that Kirk committed fraud, stole money, or did anything illegal, he could face criminal charges. And if that happens, his career will be finished. No more business deals, no more power in the industry, and no more love and hip-hop to keep him relevant. And what about Rashida? If Kirk loses, her business could also suffer. If she was involved in any way, her reputation will be ruined. Her entire image as a strong and successful businesswoman is based on independence. But if people find out she was covering up Kirk's shady dealings, that image will fall apart. And here's where things could get really messy, because Kirk is not the type to go down without a fight. If he sees that he is losing this case, he might start exposing other people in the industry who have done the same thing. Because let us be honest, Kirk is not the only one who has made secret business deals. There are many managers, producers, and executives who have done the same. So the real question is, how far will Kirk go to save himself? Reality TV stars and industry insiders have done the same thing before to save themselves, and Kirk might do the same. If things get worse for him, he could start blaming others, and some big names might get exposed. Right now, everyone is waiting for the next court hearing. That is when we will find out if Kirk's countersuit is real or just a trick. If the judge throws it out, then Mendeecees will have a clear path to winning. But if Kirk finds a way to fight back, this case could go on for months or even years. And the longer it continues, the more secrets will come out. So, here are the real questions that need answers. Will Kirk only lose money, or could he also face serious legal trouble? What will happen to Rashida's business if her name is connected? To this mess, is Yandy staying silent to protect herself, or is she pretending to be uninvolved? And most importantly, if Kirk feels trapped, who else will he expose? One thing is sure, this case will shake the industry, and the drama is just getting started.